Have you ever wondered what's really going on inside your mind? Your brain, that 3-pound universe between your ears, is more powerful, more complex than any supercomputer we've ever built. Today, we're going to shine a light into those dark corners of your mind. Get ready for a mind-bending journey into the very fabric of your thoughts and perceptions. Picture this. You're walking down a crowded street and you see someone who needs help. Maybe they've fallen, maybe they're being harassed, whatever the situation, it's clear they need someone to step in. But here's the thing. The more people there are around, the less likely you are to help. That's right, it's not just you. This is the bystander effect in action, a chilling example of the strange power of crowds. Our brains, hardwired for survival, tell us that if no one else is reacting, then there's no danger. We assume someone else will take responsibility, diffusing our own sense of obligation. The irony is, everyone else is thinking the same thing. We all know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but our brains don't always get the memo. The halo effect is a cognitive bias that makes us see people in an overly positive light based on a single, often superficial characteristic. It could be their looks, their charm, their success, whatever it is, that one positive trait casts a halo over everything else, influencing our overall impression. Think about celebrities, for example. We often assume they're intelligent, kind, and funny simply because they are attractive or talented. But remember, this is just our brains taking a shortcut, making assumptions based on limited information. Chapter 3. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get stuck in your own bubble, surrounded by people who agree with you? That's the false consensus effect at work. It's the tendency to overestimate how much other people share our beliefs, values, and behaviors. We assume that, because we think a certain way, everyone else must too. This can be harmless when it comes to things like favorite movies or music, but it can have serious consequences when it comes to politics, social issues, or even our own sense of reality. Chapter 4. We humans crave control. It's in our nature to want to believe that we're in the driver's seat of our own lives. But sometimes this desire for control leads us astray. Enter the illusion of control, a cognitive bias that makes us believe we have more influence over random events than we actually do. Think about gambling, for example. People often have lucky rituals or believe they can predict the outcome of a coin toss. But the reality is, these events are purely chance, yet our brains desperately search for patterns, trying to impose order on chaos. Chapter 5. Ever feel like everyone's watching you, judging your every move? Like you're under a giant spotlight, every flaw magnified? That's the spotlight effect, a trick of the mind that makes us overestimate how much attention other people are paying to us. We walk into a room and assume everyone's staring at our hair, our clothes, that embarrassing stain on our shirt. The truth is, they're probably too busy worrying about their own spotlight to even notice. We're all the stars of our own mental movies, but in reality, most people are too busy being extras in their own lives to pay much attention to ours. Now that you know these hidden psychological phenomena, how do they change the way you see the world? Do you start to notice the bystander effect in action, or catch yourself falling prey to the halo effect? The more we understand these mental shortcuts, these glitches in the matrix of our minds, the better equipped we are to navigate the world around us. So, comment below with your thoughts. What surprised you the most?